Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So as you can probably tell from the title of today's video, I'm going to be doing an updated Meet My Pets video. I've been meaning to film this for a very long time. My previous Meet My Pets video is very outdated now, so I just need to do like an updated one. I think a lot of people are confused what pets I have and stuff, so hopefully this video will clear things up a bit. I just wanted to say sorry for the lack of uploads and stuff. Like over the summer and stuff, it just life's just been really hectic and I'm struggling to go back into like a proper routine now. But hopefully I can start uploading more and filming more videos. I'm feeling quite motivated to do so, yeah, hopefully. The aim is to get at least one video out a week, hopefully more than that as time goes on, but we will see. So I don't know if you can tell, but I am in the bunny shed right now, and I'm going to start off by introducing you to the rabbits. For the rabbits, it would be a lot easier for me to just talk about them here and then just overlay some clips of them all, just because they are not the easiest to handle. They don't like being handled and I don't want to stress them out unnecessarily, so yeah. So first of all we have Jemima. Now Jemima is quite an old bunny now. She's around 7 years old, which I know isn't like majorly old for a rabbit, but for her that is very old. Jemima was actually really badly bred. She was inbred, which means that her parents were siblings, and I'm pretty sure that like there was a few generations of inbred rabbits there. So yeah, she's got very, very bad genetics. Her brother, who is featured in some of my very old videos, Flopsy, he actually passed away when he was 3 or 4, I think 3. And the reason why is just because of their genetics. They were so badly bred, and you know, he always had issues. He was always poorly. He went into GI stasis like every couple of months. Like he was constantly unwell. We must have spent so much money at the vets with him, and in the end we did have to get him put to sleep because he was a very poorly rabbit and it just wasn't fair to keep him going. But that did leave Jemima by herself. Now Jemima has never lived by herself, so when we lost Flopsy it hit her really hard, a lot harder than I thought it was going to, and like literally within 24 hours we had to get 2 new rabbits because she just couldn't cope by herself. It doesn't matter how much attention I was giving her, she was just sat like in the corner of the shed and she looked really miserable, and I was really scared that she would become poorly. So we ended up getting Belle and Felix. Belle and Felix are Dutch rabbits. They are brother and sister. They were actually born at the RSPCA and they've been back and forth from there multiple times. Basically the reason why no one wanted them was because you can't handle them. I think they might have been dropped in one of their previous homes because they are very, very funny about being handled. Very skittish, they just fight the whole time. They're really not cuddly rabbits. Personally, I think rabbits being cuddly is a bit of a myth. I think some rabbits tolerate being cuddled, but I wouldn't say that they enjoy it. I think it's quite rare to find a rabbit who actually enjoys being cuddled. Unfortunately, Felix is basically feral. I've had them for 2, maybe 3 years now, and it doesn't matter like how much I've tried to form a good bond with him, he just seems to be so scared of everything. He will now sit on my lap if I'm sat on the floor and would take treats off me, but that's as far as I've got with him really. I don't think he's ever going to be a particularly tame rabbit, which is a shame because he's so lovely and so cute. Belle, on the other hand, she is very skittish also, but she's also very cheeky. She's the naughtiest out of them all. If I'm cleaning them out and stuff and I put like the dustpan and brush or their toys or something on a shelf, she will sit on the shelf and like grab them with her teeth and throw them on the floor. She's such a cheeky bunny. Then the final bunny I have to introduce you to is Pip. Now Pip was a bit of an accident. I wasn't aiming to have 4 rabbits, I was only like aiming to have 3. I was actually fostering him for the RSPCA and I just completely fell in love with him. He was just such a cute rabbit and he just has a really funny personality and I wouldn't be without him, to be honest, so yeah. I'm really not sure on Pip's age. like they kind of give you like an estimate, but it's really hard to tell. I think they told me he was about 2 years old, but I think he might have been slightly older, but I don't know. An interesting fact about Pip is that he is actually deaf in both his ears, so he can't hear anything. I don't know if he can hear little things, but he's pretty much just like as deaf as they come, really. So he doesn't like see you coming and stuff. He's so funny though, he's got such a good personality. He is grumpy 98% of the time, and because he's a lop, he just looks permanently grumpy anyway, so which he is. So I'm now in the guinea pig shed. I'm not going to actually introduce you to the guinea pigs in this video because it would be really long, so I have a separate meet my guinea pigs video if you want to meet my guinea pigs, like more in depth, I guess. But I thought I'd quickly kind of show you them in this video. So I have 17 guinea pigs altogether. I used to have 18, but unfortunately about months ago we did lose Peaches, but I do have 17 right now. I have a group of 4 boys, 1 single male because he fights, but I still love Wilbur, you know. I have a trio which includes 1 YouTube male and 2 females. Then I have my lovely herd which consists of 1 YouTube male and 9 female guinea pigs. So yeah, a few months ago we did actually have some baby guinea pigs, which I did keep all of them. We actually had a really big litter, so Tigger ended up having 6 babies, which I was not expecting at all, but I love them all to pieces, and they're all long haired because Gus and Tigger are the parents and they're both long haired, so obviously the babies are long haired. If you want to meet my guinea pigs, I guess, then I will link the meet my guinea pigs video down below. So I'm now going to show you my dagoos. So I have 2 dagoos called Bert and Ernie, and I got them for Christmas this year, well last year. So yeah, I'm just going to show you them now. So Bert is this one here and then Ernie's this one here. It's quite hard to tell them apart. I feel like you can only really do it if you're up close to them. They have really big personalities. They're extremely cheeky and naughty, but I love them so much. They have such great personalities. They're just so confident and they're always interested in what you're doing. Not really like the guinea pigs and rabbits who just don't care and only really want you for the food. I mean, they do only want you for the food, but I feel like they do like me back. So yeah, they're very cheeky, but I love them to bits. They're probably nearly a year old now, because they were quite young when I had them. So yeah, Bert's definitely bigger than Ernie, and I'd say Bert's definitely the more dominant one as well. Hi. I don't know if you can hear that noise, but that is Bert rolling in the sandbath. He likes to dig in it. I think he's burying his pea flake in there because he's a weirdo. So next we have Bean, who is my dwarf hamster. So I did used to have 2 hamsters, but unfortunately Buddy did pass away. Buddy was my Syrian hamster, but we do still have Bean. I'm just going to grab him now. Bean, he's playing with his hay. Come here. Come here. Your little squishy face. So Bean is actually getting quite old now. He's so sleepy. If you really mean, I did wake him up. I don't do that very often, but we had to have you in the video. We couldn't do Meet My Pets video without the cutest animal that I own. I'm not even going to be ashamed to admit that. I mean, look at that face. He's the cutest animal I own. So Bean's around 2 years old now. Maybe like 18 months. So he's getting old for a Russian dwarf. You're quite an old hammy now, aren't you? So Bean was actually my first ever Russian dwarf hamster. I've always had Syrian hamsters. I've had quite a few Syrian hamsters. I don't know why I've never had a dwarf. We just never really went for one. I think because I wasn't really used to hamsters, we always just went for the Syrians because they were slightly bigger. So his name isn't actually Bean. It's actually Alfred, but that was just the name he came with. But ever since I got him, we've just like nicknamed him Bean, and it's really that was scary. And stop woofing. Look at that face. Oh my my goodness. So finally I'm going to be introducing you to my doggies, who you don't actually see very often on my YouTube channel, just because I guess it's more focused around the small animals. But first of all we have Katy, who is just here. There she is. And say hi. Say hi. And Katy is a golden retriever crossed with a black Labrador, and she's actually 9 years old now, so she's getting a bit old, aren't you? Getting a bit old. She's actually the sweetest dog ever. She has the best personality, and she has helped me so much with my health problems and stuff, and my anxiety and all that stuff, so she's a very good puppy, and I honestly wouldn't be without her. Without either of them, to be honest. They're such good girls. She is getting quite white actually, aren't you? She's a bit stupid, but we forgive her. She is quite a daft doggy, but we forgive her because she's just so adorable. And we love her to bits. A lot of people think she's just a pure blonde Labrador, but there is actually no blonde Labrador in her, because her mum was a black Labrador and her dad was a golden retriever, so she's actually a lot more golden retriever like up here she really looks like a golden retriever, I think, but then her face and like parts of her body look more Labradory, I guess. Like I'd say she's shaped more like a Labrador than a retriever, but there are definitely a lot of retriever features on her, so you're a good girl, aren't you? Yeah, lovely girl. So next we have Vita, and Vita, come here. Yeah, okay, she's being a bit funny. Vita is a black Labrador. She's a pedigree, so she's pure black Labrador. Both of these two are failed guide dog puppies, by the way. A little fun fact for you. We trained them and they failed. Kate failed because she's basically just such a stress head, and Vita failed because she didn't enjoy doing the work. She's a bit of a princess, and guide dogs are actually really good, and they don't force dogs to work if they don't enjoy it. So you didn't enjoy it, did you? No. So Vita, although she doesn't look very old, Vita, she's not very grey, as you can see, but she is actually 11 years old. A lot of people don't believe me when I say that, but she is 11 years old. So yeah, Vita is a very funny doggy. Definitely a princess, aren't you? Yeah. Likes things to go her own way. She loves her routine. She has actually got quite a few medical problems now. She's getting older. She has a problem with one of the discs in her spine, like towards her neck. It's basically like deteriorating. So eventually it could just completely break down, I guess, and then she could lose the use of her front legs. But hopefully we won't have to cross that bridge for quite a long time, because she's happy right now. She's on medication and stuff. She's also going blind. She has got a little cut under her eye right now. I don't know if you can... Stop trying to bite me. I don't know if you can see that. You'd be so cheeky. She's still playful, aren't you? You might be old, but you're still a big puppy, really. She is going quite blind, and that cut was from a bit of an injury playing ball where she didn't really know where she was going, and she ran into a bird bath, but she's all good, aren't you? You're all good. So yeah, this is Vita. So before I end this video, I'm just going to quickly say that obviously I do have a lone pony as well, but I can't really show you him because I'm not at the yard and he doesn't live at my house. But yeah, if you want to see him, then check out my previous video. I do count him as my pet, but obviously he's not completely mine because I have him on part loan. So I'm going to end today's video here. Someone's very tired today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in my next video. Say bye, boo.